Harshita Veeramalla, a PharmD 5th year student, here to talk on the fact that effective learning can be achieved through online. Diving into the topic, online learning has a number of tools such as PDFs, videos, podcasts, which teachers can use them as a part of their lesson plan. Another advantage which cannot be ignored is that the accessibility of the time and place. It also allows schools to reach out to the number of students rather than schools to reach a number of extensive network of students instead of being restricted by geographical boundaries. Additionally, online lectures can be recorded and shared for future references too. Another advantage of online learning is its decreased financial costs because it eliminates students' transportation costs. Since online learning can be taken from home or the location of choice, there are fewer chances of missing the classes, hence the attendance will be increased. It suits a variety of learning styles. Like some students are visual learners and some like to learn in groups. So online learning can be customized in the best way to create perfect learning system to the student. Online learning it is not all about high-level academia. In fact, many of them revolve around developing a personal hobby or interest, like such as how you can learn how to play piano, or you can develop your crafty side by taking a photography course. I would like to set a live example that recently we have seen a girl who lost her father in her childhood and who cannot afford a coaching center. She took YouTube learning classes and then she cracked NEET. So I would like to ask the opponent team that if it is not online learning for people who cannot afford offline learning, what would be the alternative? And also during pandemic we've seen that there are a number of classes taken through online, and if not online, our studies would have paused. And then in such cases, what is a better choice other than online?
Everyone, I am Samrin of PharmD 4th year. So here Ms. Ashita has pointed out that there are availability of videos, PDFs, podcasts, which makes the student accessible through anytime and anywhere. But availability of these things also leads to procrastination, which is not good. So when we come for offline learning, students come at time, scheduled time, they have self-discipline, they come in the environment also plays a major role in learning. Like when we come to college or when we go for offline learning, the environment is such a way that it helps the student to focus much on that. And when it comes to online, there are many distractions, be it the homely environment or the presence of any family members also. So here we lack self-discipline, also we lack the focus also. So here the question was asked that if not through online, what other options can be seen? And during pandemic, it was very helpful. So to revert back this, I would say that since in pandemic, there was no other option, everyone opted for online. But when, after the pandemic, when the choice was given, everyone opted for offline. So here shows the importance of offline learning because it improves the enhanced learning. And also I would like to ask the opponent team that in some special cases like preschooling, the children require a special attention by the parents. Parents' time is must when they are attending the online learning. So already parents have their scheduled things like they go to work. So here the balance is off. So how can they schedule themselves to help their children? And I'm privileged to be participating in this debate, and I thank St.Peter's Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. This is Dheeraj Kote, PharmD intern. I would support with online education. Nowadays, online education has become much more traditional approach to achieve their education goals for achieving various number of reasons. Like you will be having a greater flexibility of scheduling your work, and it is much more easy to communicate with your professors. You can make your education customized at your free times. And online education has greater flexibility in your career or with your career opportunities. We can continue it simultaneously both. For an example, I can give that a person who is already doing his job. But everyone's dream is to achieve a government job. Previously, it was not that easier, and there are not much resources to achieve through online. Nowadays, it is available much more. So they can be doing simultaneously with their jobs and at the morning times or at the evenings or flexibly with their weekends. They can be going through online courses, and they can prepare themselves, and they can go for any competitive exams or government exams, etc. This will be much more better. And coming to Sadia's question, that she was asking that pre-primary and small kids. So by giving online education to them, it may be not that effective. But according to me, that okay, I accept. But nowadays, as both parents are working, so they can be affordable with their caretakers. So by providing the caretakers, they can provide education as the both parents are affordable. And I feel that parent is the best teacher. By spending less time with the parents also can give much more better education to the child. Parent is the best teacher. By providing online education, the parent can give more time. They can spend more time and give the best education rather than going with the offline process. As the small kids are very much more attached to the parents, and I feel that only customized learning is possible only through online. Whether is it possible through offline? And I thank St.Peter's for giving this opportunity.
Good morning everyone, I am Pallavi Punnala from Family 3rd year. As Mr. Dheeraj stated, customized learning is only possible through online. But customized learning can be possible through offline also. There are many institutions which are moving forward for the blended learning courses and providing the batches in our available free time. And there will be face-to-face interactions, and it is possible through offline also. So, during the online classes, the students require self-discipline. If the student is not under the proper guidance of the parents, they require enough self-discipline to manage their work, and it's not possible through all the students. And for the instructors, it requires additional training to manage all the technical aspects like audio and video recordings and all other software systems. Some students find difficult to study in their home places, like it requires quiet space to work. And communication with the professors, it becomes limited due to the face-to-face interaction is not possible through the online. And my question is that during COVID times, there were only online classes and we lack practical skills. So how practical skills can be achieved through online? I thank this institute for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. Myself, Govinda Jakla from Family 4th year. Through online learning, we can have a great ability to concentrate on education, whereas in conventional study, we can't concentrate due to various aspects. Online learning had a wide range to learn many things, like any courses can be readily available all over the internet. Can this possible through the offline learning? Online learning can provide updated things for every hour and every minute, and current affairs about any educations and new innovations. Here is the answer to the question, how can the practical skills can be achieved through the online? Nowadays everyone are having and everything can possible through YouTube videos and online softwares. So we can learn everything from the YouTube and software things. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Good morning to everyone. Myself, Govinda Jakla from Family 4th year. I am here to put a view on the online learning. Through online learning, we have the great ability to concentrate on the education, whereas in conventional studies, we had many distractions. Online learning has a wide range to learn anything, like any course can be readily available through all over the internet. Now here is the answer to the question that how can the practical skills can be gained through the online learning. Nowadays, we can know everything as available in the YouTube, internet, and online softwares. Like simulation laboratories are accessible to gain practical knowledge. Online learning can provide like updated things regarding the vaccines or any educations and new innovations. Can this possible through the conventional study? I thank you for this institute for giving this me opportunity.
Good morning everyone. Myself Javali Sherpa of Family 4th year. Today I am here to oppose their opposition team stating that effectiveness of online education. And I am here to support the offline education that through offline classes, eye-to-eye interaction will be there with our guides or mentors. And next thing is that we can ask students or the teachers will be encouraging students to come to colleges and come to their classes regularly, and they also teach proper time management, which is mostly lacking in the present students. How much time they have to spend for enjoyment and how much time they have to give for studies. This thing is lacking in most of the students, and this can be taught in the offline classes even. Offline classes only, and through online classes which are very much prone to technical issues, right? And online classes cannot be affordable for everyone. But people living in rural areas and all, they cannot afford these mandatory things like their smartphone or internet connections like this. And even our government also trying to provide them, but it's practically impossible to make to reach each and every one who are staying there, and to provide all the mandatory things for government also. And since most of our online education is like we have to sit at a particular place, and there is less meeting friends, we cannot meet friends, but few enjoy meeting friends and discussing in groups, right? Such interactions are also lacking, and they are feeling like they are isolated. And coming to exams, during COVID time we have taken online exams, right? In online exam, during that online exams, just imagine if the COVID situation has continued for another year, what is our situation? Do we really concentrate on our studies? No, right? We don't actually concentrate on studies, and one or other time we are opted for more practices. It is a straightforward question, and the answer is yes, obviously. And coming to joyful learning, like when we come to college, we enthusiastically go for classes and labs. There is some different types of activities will be provided for us. And in online classes, we have to sit at a particular place. There is no deviations like in a lab. In lab, we have having labs, and then any cultural activities like that in our colleges. And then my answer to Himabindu's question that online is accessible for everyone, offline is not, right? And offline educations, colleges are providing hostels also. They need to only travel, and they can stay in hostel, and they can comfortably go to classes without any disturbance. And here I want to state a classical example that enthusiastic learning is most important, which is lacking in online thing. Through online we go, whenever we watch a movie, we will listen, we will remember that for a year also, but we will forget the things which we have learned yesterday itself. This is a classical example. I think how we have to learn the things. This is an example, and here my question to the opposition team that what about the screen time? I think there is increase in screen time through online classes, and how can you provide online education through the remote areas or rural areas? How you suppose this? And I thank St. Peter's for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Earlier of St. Peter's Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Today on the occasion of National Education Day, we the students of St. Peter's Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences are here to present a debate on a crucial topic. Effective learning can be achieved through online. Before getting into a debate, now I would like to present one or two lines about our institution. St. Peter's Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences is established in 1995. It is one of the pioneering institutions in the field of pharmacy. The institution offers Bachelor of Pharmacy, Doctor of Pharmacy, Postbaccalaureate and Masters in Pharmaceutics and Pharmacy Practice. Has bagged in 102 to 125 in NRI All India ranks. Also, it is a proud achievement. St. Peter's is the only private institution under Capital University to have National Board of Accreditation. To add to our credits, we have established Institution Innovation Council, Ministry of Education, ADR Monitoring Center under Pharmacovigilance Program of India, Human Ethics Committee under Series SEO, Animal Ethical Committee under CPCA. And then further, our institution holds the resident officers of IPA, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, ADR Monitoring Center under Pharmacovigilance Program of India, Human Ethics Committee under CDCO, Animal Ethical Committee under CPCA. And then further, our institution holds the resident office of Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Anankonda local branch, and is for India Telangana chapter. Education is the basic to the creation of an atmosphere in human beings can meet one another on a plane of friendship and equality. Yes, these lines are said by Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. As we are celebrating National Education Day on every year 11th November since from 2008 to commemorate the birth anniversary of our first Education Minister Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. We have established Institution Innovation Council under Ministry of Education, ADR Monitoring Center under Pharmacovigilance Program of India, Human Ethics Committee under CDSCO, Animal Ethical Committee under CPSCA. Further, our institution holds of the resident office of Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Hanamkoda local branch, and is for India Telangana chapter. Education is the basic to creation of an atmosphere in human beings. Education is the basic to creation of an atmosphere in which human beings can meet another on a plane of friendship and equality. Yes, these lines are said by Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. As we are celebrating National Education Day on every year 11th November 6, 2008 to commemorate the birth anniversary of our first Education Minister Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Yes, education is very important in our life. It improves our life. It helps us gaining knowledge and training. It helps people become a better citizen to get a better paid job. Shows the difference between good and bad. Thus we are able to shape a better society. Now I would like to call upon Ashrita from Family 5th year to deliver a positive accepts on online learning. Thank you, Ms. Ashrita. She reiterated importance of online learning during pandemic and learners' autonomy. Let us see how Sadia Samrin defines her team. Thank you, Ms. Sadia Samrin. That was a nice defense. Let us see how Mr. Dheeraj stands up for his team. Thank you, Mr. Dheeraj. Your defense was on point, Mr. Dheeraj. Now I would like to call Ms. Pallavi Ponala. Thank you, Ms. Pallavi Ponala. Now I would like to call upon Himabindu Jekula to answer a question. Thank you, Ms. Himabindu Jekula. Now I would like to call upon Jabili Cherukut to share her views. Thank you, Ms. Jabili Cherukut. Now we have an open debate on effective learning can be through online. He has posted a couple of questions. Let us see how they respond.
This is digital India. Everything is being digitalized. Do you think you can see papers in the coming years? Every house now has at least one smartphone with them and a data connection to it. And come on, we are in Gen Z, right? So everything is being digitalized and about screen time also. When you can waste your time or burn your data on other apps for chatting or something else, why don't you take online classes? That's very simple, right? If in offline classes, people who hesitate to speak cannot come up with their questions, while in online classes, as the learning system is customized, they can talk freely to the tutor. And in such cases, what is your stand?
Yes, online learning is customized, but one has to overcome their hesitation and fear to survive in the society. So online learning does not provide the opportunity for the students to overcome that fear and hesitation and speak up for themselves. So I would like to ask the opposite team that offline learning provides standard sources, but when it comes to online learning, there are like many speculations can be there, can be a fake news or fake sources can be there. So where the students get deviated, and there is a chance for here comes my question to the opposite team, that in offline learning we have access for standard and verified sources, but what about online, where we can see unauthentic sources?
You were telling that we have unauthentic sources and etc. But through online also we can be we can get trusted. We have both. I accept it, but we are having less fake, but we have more authentic ones, like Google Scholars, ResearchGate, PubMed, etc. So we should go with the correct ones, not rather than going with the wronger ones. And I feel that through online we can save our money also, time saving, staying in hostels, these all will be saved. So better online. How would you tell that? Unauthorized resources through online, it can affect the children's education. But rather than going through that, we have much more better resources, which trusted pages and trusted resources. With thinking wisely and selecting a good resource is much more important. By selecting in that way, we can use it in a better way, and we can achieve more through online rather than offline. I think that feasibility through online is much better. We can save our like travel expenses, hostel fees, and everything. And this kind of things might not be through offline.
So my answer is that it helps in the individual's personality development and it makes us independent. So I would like to ask that online exams are more prone to malpractices. How can you justify this?
Telling that malpractice. Malpractice, it can be seen in online or offline. It doesn't matter. It depends upon the individual. By considering all the proper measures, by taking proper measures, we can control this. So that's not an issue. It depends upon individual.
Question like, through online we can get the updated things and new things like education, vaccines and new innovation. Can you get it from offline?
Now we are talking about articles, updated things and all. And what about olden days? There are people who worked on their researches which was done offline, right? And then there are no smartphones and everything. They worked, they studied many books and everything. They referred a lot and they came up with their work and they even got Nobel Prizes for that. Now we are talking about articles and updated information, right? I hope it answered your question. Thank you.
Everything changes with time. See, now we have availability of internet connection. Why not use them wisely?
Therefore, realized me that effective learning can be achieved through online and offline if we use it wisely. Now, I'd like to thank T. Jayapal sir, chairperson of St. Peter's Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, and Rajshekar Pondalu, the principal, and HOD of Dr. Praveen Devanandan, HOD of PharmD, and Rajeshri Durge, HOD of BPharm, and all teaching faculty and non-teaching faculty of St. Peter's Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, and all the participants who are here participated. Thank you for giving this opportunity for us.